And keeping it on food and wine, Chef Larry Canepa from the Scottsdale Culinary Institute is here with his student Lucas Van Sickles. And you both are joining us. We've got a big, huge wine tasting event happening. Why don't you tell us about it this weekend?
This is a two-day event celebrating the wines of the Paso Robles area, located on the Central Coast, halfway between L.A. and San Francisco. They're producing some beautiful, vibrant, robust wines, and we wanted to take the opportunity to introduce these to the public. It's a benefit for the Boys and Girls Club and co-sponsored by the Scottsdale Culinary Institute as well as AJ's.
And what a way to sort of taste the works of some of our future great chefs, right?
We're very pleased to have Lucas with us this morning. Lucas is just about ready to graduate, and he's going to prepare a sampling of some of the delicious hors d'oeuvres that we'll be serving tomorrow at the wine tasting at the Skybridge campus.
Hey, Lucas, what are you going to make for us this morning? Well, let's get started.
Today we're going to have just a fun little Asian stir fry. This is going to be one of the hors d'oeuvres we're serving, along with many other things. I'm just going to heat up our wok right here for a second. And we're just going to do a nice fun Thai Asian dish for you today.
Lucas, so you're getting ready to graduate and launch your career as a full-time chef.
Yes, ma'am.
How has this experience been?
Oh, the schooling has absolutely been wonderful. About halfway through the program, I actually started working in one of our restaurants over there, and I spend about 12 hours a day over there, and I just love every minute of it. It's just a great experience.
Now, is there an area of expertise where your skills are, or is it
you know, it's so difficult to tell. We go through so many different classes, learning so many different things that it's just so hard to make up my mind what I want to do. I really do love doing the pastry side of things. I love, you know, wedding cake decoration. I just think it's absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. Well, I hear you may be going to Germany for your externship.
That is correct. I may be traveling over to Germany. I'll be working on a U.S. military resort over there, actually, for troops going back from Iraq, doing a little R&R over there.
Oh, how exciting.
Give a little back to them. All right, we got our sesame oil warmed up. Add a little bit of roasted garlic in here.
Now, Chef Larry, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the event and what's happening tonight, what's happening tomorrow?
Certainly. We have two nights. Tonight, we have a visiting chef from the Paso Robles area. We'll be doing a 6-course dinner at Le Cole, our formal French dining room. And then following that on Sunday, we will have a wine tasting, 30 wineries from the Paso Robles area. They'll have an opportunity to sample the wines as well as the foods. The students are actually doing most of the food preparation in conjunction with our chefs. So the event is going to be a all-day, running from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Skybridge campus.
Wonderful. Now, reservations needed for something like this?
Tickets are still available at AJ's. Tickets will also be available at the door at the Scottsdale Culinary Institute on Sunday afternoon beginning at 1 o'clock.
$30 at the door. All the proceeds going to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes. It's going to be a great event, great fundraiser for them, and an opportunity to watch some of the future chefs of America really do their stuff as well.
What's the theme of the dishes? This is Asian-inspired. Is it all going to be amongst this theme, or are you going to be able to try stuff from all over the world?
No, we're going to have several different stations. We'll have a celebration of Italian food. We'll have a nice antipasto station with Italian meats and imported cheeses. We'll have a salute to Mexican cuisine. We'll be doing some Southwest items. We'll have carved meats. And we'll also have a special creation from our new patisserie and baking program as well. They'll be doing some gelatos and some sorbets made from some of the wines of Paso Robles.
Gosh, I'm so sold right then. Lucas, put us up to date on what you're doing now.
I have added the carrots. We're just warming those up, getting them softened up a little bit. I added some leeks. You can add a little spice to it, almost an onion flavor in there. We have some mushrooms warming up in there. Going to release some of their juices and flavor.
So student chefs obviously are, I mean, they're just about ready to go when they're about to complete their program. We think student, you think like student driver, I wouldn't want to ride the car with them. But student chef is ready to work in probably some of our best restaurants here in the Phoenix area.
We place our students all over the country. Lucas is fortunate enough to go international as well. They go through a very rigorous program. It's a cordon bleu program. So
what does that mean?
That means that the practices and the techniques are the time-honored traditions of the great Cordon Bleu School of France. They learn all of the fundamental techniques as well as some of the new contemporary American techniques so that when they go out into the industry, they have the classical preparation as well as the cutting-edge technology to really compete in today's market.
Wow. Well, hey, let's talk about wine. Enough about the food. Actually, is Paso Robles giving Napa a run for its money? Is it kind of the new Napa? They're not too far apart now.
I believe that they are, and this is one of the reasons we really wanted to do this tour for the Paso Robles wineries. We believe that they are some of the most progressive, some of the most innovative winemakers that are working in the industry right now. Their wine varietals are robust, very powerful wines. They don't have the subtlety of the Napa Valley wines, but they have beautiful, intense flavors, and I think these are the wines that people are looking towards as an alternative to the traditional Napa Valley wines.
What type of wine are they most known for?
Specifically, they're known for their very, very powerful Zinfandels. They call them monster Zinfandels, the Syrahs as well, and a beautiful new white variety that you're going to hear a lot about called Viognier. It has a distinctive white peach and honeysuckle aroma to it. Very nice alternative for us Chardonnay drinkers.
So we can start to look for those in AJ's and places like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're going to see a lot of these wines in the marketplace.
All right, Lucas, are we ready?
I have all
Serve us up,
the
Lucas.
ingredients in here. I just added some spicy chili sauce, and I'm just going to pour it over some wonderful sticky rice.
Smells great, and you did all of that in what? Matter of minutes?
Matter of minutes. We're just going to add a few chicken skewers in here.
Presentation is everything. Was that
Absolutely.
like rule number 1 on your first day of class?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're impressed. We are. We thank you both so much for joining us this morning. We wish you a great turnout in that Tour de Paso Robles going on this weekend. And we'll have we'll have some of the menus that you made for us today and some other ones that you've been so kind to share with us on our hotline, and we'll have that number a little bit later on in our show. Also, if you have any questions about what you've seen today or about that Tour de Paso Robles, you can call our hotline. I can't think of the number off the top of my head, but you can go to avfamily.com. We should have it memorized right now. I know, it's 602-207-3646. And, of course, remember, this is a benefit this weekend, so check it out. Yes, to benefit the Scottsdale Boys and Girls Club. And also, you can call that hotline if you have any questions on anything you've seen on our show thus far. We're going to be right back with more news straight ahead, so stick around.
Time. In a world where every minute counts, there is a place to make the most of it. Yes, it's time for the Big 2 Toyota 60-hour sale, only in the Big 2 Toyota Savings Zone. It's now time for incredible values on new Toyotas, like savings up to $7,000, 0% financing on your favorite Toyotas, and 2004 Tacomas for just $11,995. But hurry, the clock is ticking. Get to the Big 2 Toyota Savings Zone today. Alma School and Broadway in Mesa.
What's new at Sun Lakes? At Sun Lakes, we're grand opening new tradition models